What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here, and we're back for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Alright, so we're going to be taking on Fusion Zamasu with easily one of the better teams in all of Dokkan superheroes. So, we got the group attack in slot 2. That is probably the best place I could ask for that to have landed. And that actually felt pretty good too, so I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to activate this damage reduction because I don't care. It's necessary at this first stage because the AoE, you never have enough time to build up anything. So let's just Piccolo dodge. Get hit, Piccolo. There you go. You need to build up your stats, buddy. You need to get hit. And with Piccolo still being probably the best unit in all of Dokkan, just with his whole kit and how he's built, barring him hitting 0 damage, because of the fact that he's type disadvantaged, this man is still easily one of the best units in the game. And he just eats attacks like they're nothing. And right now, he's just building up. He's just cooking up right now. He's just getting a little spicy. Gamma 2 hasn't built anything at all yet, so he's still a little bit at his weaker stage. Give him a couple supers, get him linked with Gamma 1, and it's game over. Like, this team is just so good anymore. Like, and that's the thing that bugs me a lot with this team, is nobody talks about them. I don't hear anybody talking about the superheroes team anymore. All I hear is what's new in the meta. Like, whenever a new unit comes out, a new team comes out, or an older team gets revitalized, everybody forgets about the teams that got them where they are in a lot of events. And it just makes me laugh because some of these teams are just that good. And it's funny when people just completely disregard it. I'm not saying people in a bad way. I mean, like, just when they get disregarded and thrown to the side as teams like, oh, this team's good, but eh. No, this team is still easily one of the best in the game. Not far from, it's easily top 5. I would have to say. I can't think of any categories that really blow away in my opinion, I consider them top 5. That's just me. I need to get the Gammas on the same rotation, but that's not going to happen right here, so I kind of gotta mix some things up a little bit. I gotta sacrifice Gamma 2 to let him get hit a little bit here and rotate Gohan's off. Gohan is being supered. Can you counter, buddy? I need you to counter this. Yes, you can. Thank you. Just slap Zamasu's death ball away. I mean, that works for me. Alright, hit a super here from Gohan. This man can still cook too. This man is still easily one of my favorite units in the game. Don't care what anybody says about that he's bad. He is not bad. He is far from bad. Is he what we wanted? No, not by any means. But he's what we got. And we can't complain because he is good for what he does. He, in my opinion, I would say he's probably the equivalent to what they did with the LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku right now. He hits hard, doesn't have a whole lot of defense, but he hits hard. This man can have a ridiculously high attack stat and then have a really good active skill to just go with it and just make everything look easy. Like, this unit is really, really good still, but that's just my opinion. Okay, slot 1. Let's give them to you because you guys have the highest chance to dodge. Give those to you. And then Gamma 2, how are you looking? You should be okay if you take 1 hit. I'm thinking you should be fine as long as you don't get... Can you guys dodge? That'd be cool. These guys really need to dodge for me, because these guys are another unit that just fit on this team out of nowhere when we got them during the worldwide download. That fit on superhero really, really well. As long as these guys can build up enough and dodge the vast majority of these next 2 attacks they take, like this, the AoE attack will not affect us really at all. Yep, that's going to do nothing. Piccolo's going to tank a lot of it. Gamma 1, Phlegm. Gamma 2 I knew was going to take some damage here. These guys need to dodge this. Nope, and of course they're not. But somehow we are still alive. I don't know. Somehow we're still trucking. I'm not going to complain. We're just going to run with it. We are just gonna run with it at this point. We're at 30k health. we're just gonna run with it. We're gonna just let it go. We're just gonna let this ride at this point. If Gamma 2 can finish him off, that'd be ideal. If not, we'll have to switch over to the Gohan in slot 2 and use his active skill to finish this guy off. Which at that point, that shouldn't be too terrible. I think we actually might have Gamma 1 on next rotation, so we could probably get away with Gamma 1 in slot 1 as long as his AoE isn't in the beginning attack slot, because this team still smokes. Like, this team still wrecks. Oh, triple super? Yeah, that's game. We're definitely going to finish him off with Gohan's active skill next turn, and then start the following turn off with Gohan's active skill as well. I think they'll be on opposite rotations. I thought he was going to super again. If he would have supered again, that probably would have been GG. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so just gonna activate this real quick, finish him off, no question, because the AoE was in slot 1. Puts us at a huge advantage right now. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so let's do it again. AoE, or not AoE, I'm sorry. Cancel the super attack. Cancel the attack, should I say. They need to be in slot 1 to dodge for the first, what, 5 turns is it? Yes. So I need to put them there, but another reason what makes Piccolo really good is this here, which can buy us a few turns to really deal some chip damage and possibly get into a position where we could wrap him up and put him away with just this rotation here. Again, I still have the damage reduction item. Perfect timing, then. I just use that on the perfect guy. Because it gives us Orange Piccolo, which will allow us to hit as much damage as we physically can. Which is going to be kind of nice. And then once I equip the damage reduction, I can put the Blue Boys in slot 1. By this point, they've done enough, I think, super attacks to build up their defense. And actually, as long as the turn rotates around properly, we should be able to get the Blue Boys to to dodge when we need them to. Because this Piccolo still hits hard. Like, I mean, a couple million is not bad. It's free. It's called free damage, boys, at this point. You're just getting extra damage, boyos. You can't really complain about a free million for a couple turns. You can anywhere between I think it's 1 to 3 turns is what he does. So it's just free damage here for you. And sometimes you can even get a crit. And with Piccolo still being probably the best unit in the game, like I've said that twice already, there's no reason to not want to use this man. He's just that good still. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Are we going to power down? No, we are not. We're getting one more turn of Piccolo. Let's go. I'm okay with that. We're not going to be able to get off the super attack in the first 2 slots unless he does an additional. But we'll get one in slot 3. Key just didn't fall the way we wanted it to, which kind of sucks. And that's been a lot of kickers with a lot of teams I've noticed just in overall Dokkan right now. Key sphere placement, it hasn't changed. I'm not saying it's changed in any way, shape, or form because it hasn't. It's just the key sphere placement and the way they're falling. If it doesn't fall the way you want it to, you're not going to do well at all. Like, you need key to fall properly, or you're going to struggle. Like, here's another free million damage. I mean, realistically, I want to know what you guys think in the comment section below, but I still think this is easily one of the best teams in the game, just superhero category as a whole. But let's go up next rotation and see who we got. I think we're swapping off Piccolo here. Yes, we are. Okay, perfect. I'm going to do something a little different here. I'm going to go Piccolo slot 1. I know. You're probably thinking Blue Boys slot 1, but again, I'm not an issue item guy. I'll use items, I don't care. Items do not bother me one bit. Some players it does. Me, not so much. So I'm just going to go ahead and use them. Let Piccolo eat all the damage because we know he can. We have full health too, by the way, from transforming into Piccolo. He's going to come out here and hit 10 milli. And then next turn, we're going to just hit him as hard as we can with, I want to say the Gammas should be on rotation together next turn. And with just the power that this team consists of, I'm not worried at all. Like, realistically, we could probably beat 10 million. 10 million, man. 10 million from the Gohan. From Beastless Gohan, as everybody calls him. 10 million. Easily. I was hoping we'd get this done in under 10 minutes. We still could. It all depends on how much Gohan and the Blue Boys want to hit. Let's see here. Double super from the Gohan. Let's see what he takes. I think he's going to be the one to get supered, probably. No? No, he's not. Okay. They're going to super. He's going to super probably the Blue Boys, if anybody. This 18 key raises defense, 12 key raises attack. I think they have enough key to do a guaranteed additional super. No, they don't. They're 1 away. 1 more key would have given them the guaranteed additional, but they got this one anyway from their hidden potential. So, not about to complain at all. So, that's just going to do a little more damage to them. Alright. Let's see what they do. Oh, not supering at all this rotation? Okay. Okay, I hear ya. And then you can't forget the Trunks. You cannot forget the Trunks at all. This man just, boom, he just powers up, goes to the moon. So right there's Gohan, or Trunks. Then we gotta give Gohan some key too. Gotta give Gohan some lovin'. This man has a guaranteed guard and a guaranteed dodge, right? Or not dodge, I'm sorry, damage reduction. He has guaranteed 50% damage reduction and guards all attacks as the first attacker in a turn. Like, this team is so stacked in terms of characters that you can run on this team that it's not even funny. Like, this Trunks is just ridiculous. Just, again, like, it's just the power. It's not the amount of people on the category. It's just the power of the units on the category that just blow my mind. That how this... I feel like this category is still overlooked. You have this Trunks, Beast Gohan, or Ultimate Gohan, Piccolo, the Gammas, the AGL Trunks and Mai against Future Saga. They're pretty beefy still. The Blue Boys, which turns to Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. The STR LR Vegito, which is still really good. Fizz Vegito, which is, again, still pretty good. The Blue Boys, your 7s, fit on this team. I could go on and on with the people on this team. I think UI is technically on this category, too. He's going to be ridiculous post-EZA, which we know he's going to be getting on this 9th anniversary. I can't wait to see what they do with him, which that's going to be a major buff to the superheroes category. Like, you could just go on and on with how good this superheroes team is. This superheroes category is absolutely ridiculous. And people just overlook it. I can't, myself personally, I can't overlook this category. I still run this team quite a bit when I'm taking on random events that I need to just do stuff on. This is probably one of my favorite teams to run. But there you guys go. This should be the final blow from Gamma 2 of all people that everyone has said has fallen off. Gamma 2 is the one to finish off Fusion Zamasu. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. I will see you guys next time. Later.